All
playing
right,
it again.
we are live, folks. Welcome to another episode of Nanteleod's Legacy, where we got everyone backwards with their cameras. I just noticed that now. That's okay. We tried. We failed. We're still here. Yeah, so we'll do this in some reverse rolls here. All we have to do to get this right is switch two cameras. So let's do that. But in the meantime, the person who is Trent is accurate, so let's start with Trent for your introduction, sir.
Hello.
We should do like the old like pyramid stuff where it's like guess which ones they actually are. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I could.
Pyramids or Hollywood Squares. Is that what it was? I don't know. Some 70s bullshit. Yeah.
Exactly. Something that was as cool as a cheese fondue fountain thing. Anyway, I'm Trent. I've never really enjoyed cheese fondue fountains, and I'll be playing Cerdic, who is fine and definitely not going to die because he's a fucking idiot.
I was trying to come up with fondue fountain, like some like fondoutin or fondue or fountu. Yeah, doesn't work. Not a good one. Yeah. All right, continuing in reverse, we'll go with Bert next.
Hey, I am back, and I am playing Sir Cormac. And neither Cormac nor Robert has ever really had fondue. Whatever that is.
It's fun to do.
Yeah. Actually, I never had it till Canada, so never mind. I accept that. Yep. All right, and Drax.
Drax, playing as Sir Rain, and have no real opinion on fondue. It's never really came onto my mind about it. Yeah.
Well, now you must. See, the real question is chocolate or cheese?
It would have to be cheese, man, because I am not a chocolate fan.
That's good. All right, and then we go to Wergar next.
Hey guys, Wergar playing Sir Collis, ready to keep on rolling.
Indeed. All right. So we're gonna just quickly give a summary of your guys' journey so far, and we're gonna put a new sword on the map because the Battle of Levkamagus occurred. We'll talk about the journey to Levkamagus. You met in Glevum for the muster. You went east to Clarence, where not only did they allow you to pass, but as your allies, they joined you. As in most of Nanteleod's allies. Then you continued into Wanborough, where you were met with sort of a bit of a political negotiation scenario. You found out that Gentian, which is the name of that county, was actually under contentious situation with Salisbury, where Salisbury owns their capital and then therefore kind of holds claim to them to some degree. So it's almost like they're not paying tribute, but it's just a different kind of tribute, really, if you think about it. It's kind of the scenario. You managed to grease the Seneschal of Salisbury, and he can allow you to continue onward. Before you did, you met the Lady Violet and Yampa's character Sir Rune, who had gone to Salisbury. While in Salisbury, they negotiated a bit of an alliance, and I'm not sure I don't think he even bothered to bring that part up, which is kind of hilarious. But nonetheless, some of that did happen with the NPCs there. I just opted not to put a zero in on it because you guys wouldn't know. Then you went from Wanborough down to Donington, and then across directly to Levkamagus, where you were met with a Saxon army that held it. You charged your way in, broke your way through their defenses, and repelled them in a matter of hours, sending them down, moving down south. In the aftermath, you could see the banners of Salisbury arriving just as they were leaving, and Sir Rune and the banners under Salisbury continued to pursue those armies south.
Hell yeah. Go Rune.
So in the aftermath, is there anyone that's not healing, like, or that isn't in need of healing? Is what I meant to say.
Cormac.
Cercalis.
We don't know what Cormac's situation is actually. We have to determine that real quick. You would have been with Nanteleod. Nanteleod was not leading the charge. Make 2 battle rolls, Sir Cormac. We're gonna give you the thin version of the rules here.
Nice.
All right, both passes, good. Roll me 2d100.
It'd be a 3 and a 64.
Okay. You were assigned to Nanteleod directly. He spent his time once you broke into the actual town, because they were kind of makeshift walls, Nanteleod and his unit focused on bringing down the rest of the makeshift palisades that would prove to be a threat. So you were actually involved in that, Cormac. You can take 40 glory for the day.
40.
Yeah.
All right then.
A little something.
Yeah.
All right. So, in the aftermath, you've taken and freed Lev Kamagus. Is there anything anyone wants to do in the immediate hours that follow? Aside from be healed up.
Brain's literally just going to be resting, trying to mend his injuries. That's about it.
Okay.
I think
Unless
is going to
Nanteleod
tell
needs
everybody.
me by his side immediately. Cormac's going to be helping out wherever he can.
Okay. What was that, Trent?
I think Whittier's just going to tell everybody about how fucking cool he is when he jumped off his horse and ripped apart the barricade and then chopped down an enemy knight while he was on foot. You know?
Yeah.
Cool as.
Some bragging.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what about Collis?
Assuming there's probably quite a few wounded. I think Cercalis is probably gonna look around for Saxon wounded, and probably attempt to take him prisoner. They haven't been already.
Probably pretty unlikely. What I'll give you is a potential scenario. Roll 2d100 for me. Let's see what this looks like.
1 in 100.
Wow.
Kind of, sort of.
Complete opposite end of the spectrum.
Yeah, I got quite the
Kinda, sorta.
spread going with these rolls tonight.
Okay. Learn. Okay. Roll. Show me, what is your battle score, Collis?
It is sitting at a 17.
Okay. Give me. How are you going about looking for one? Just using your eyes, looking for one visibly, culture-wise?
I think so. He's not really looking for. Well, he can probably tell the difference between the rabble and then somebody that kind of looks important. Yeah, just looking for signs of wealth amongst them.
Looking for some gussy.
Classic.
Goesi. Yeah.
Gussy.
Yeah.
So close.
Yeah. Collis, maybe make a battle test in this case. Or actually recognize. This will be a recognize test.
Yeah, roll that recognize.
We'll see.
Okay, yeah. You notice, like, every time you go to try and find a prisoner, it's clear that everyone who's claimed one is holding on to their prisoners tightly, because that's income that they don't want to lose. You come across a Saxon that's being, I guess, cared for, because he's on the brink of death, and he's being looked after by one of your knights. One of your knight squires, specifically. Do you want to kind of look into that a bit?
I'll ask the squire if he knows who that is, or why is he getting more attention?
Yeah. He was one of the horsemen, my lord. You remember there weren't a lot of horsemen.
Hmm.
Give me a folklore
said
test.
anything? Folklore. It's bad as well. Nope.
Okay. Nothing on history. Give me a battle test.
Nope.
Oof.
Yeah, I think in this case with those rolls, well, like you're like, what a waste of time. You know, he doesn't look wealthy. Like, what do you want to? How does Collis react then? What does Collis do then?
He'd probably just shrug. He didn't really have much hope that after the battle there would be anybody to sort of gleam off of the battlefield, but he'd probably just go back to his squires and tell them just to get ready to go on the march again.
Okay. All right. I'm going to give everyone a general heraldry roll.
All right then.
Heraldry.
Incredible.
Hell yeah. Who, baby?
Hmm.
If only
So
I've gotten so many
close.
4s on heraldry. If only I'd put one amount of training into it.
And
Yeah, if I
then,
would have done that.
did you want to do one too, Collis?
Oh, I did.
Yeah. I don't
You
see
got a
it.
12 out of 11.
Oh,
Yeah, you
okay.
missed.
It just didn't show your name again because of those other rolls. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, it kind of makes sense. So, more armies gather is what happens over the afternoon and into the evening. You see the banners of all of you see the banners of Saroon return alongside the banners of Salisbury. You
What
also
do I see with my heraldry?
one sec. You also see the banners of Silchester. These are big banners. You guys are all aware of what these banners are, so that's why I'm giving them to you. So both a Salisbury and a Silchester army have arrived.
Hurrah!
Neither is huge, and
That's hurrah.
King Nanteleod treats with their leaders. For Sir Cormac's heraldry, you know that they are dealing with the Marshal of Salisbury and Prince Ufo of Silchester, or not Prince, the Duke's son, Sir Ufo of Silchester.
Okay. If I remember correctly, the new Marshal of Salisbury is one of those knights of Sword of Victory that served Uther.
Who are you saying this to?
Honestly, he's just saying it out loud, trying to make sure
I'm just wondering
right.
for the scene, who are you around? Like, let's set the scene here. Who's with Cormac a couple hours after? Anyone in good condition roaming about?
Gwydion might be. He's probably off boasting, but it's possible he'd be around for some reason.
You guys are kin, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because
maybe he's
Cormac
boasting too.
Followed him around.
Yeah, that makes sense. Or you're trying to keep me safe or something like that.
At least keep you from doing something stupid.
Yeah, exactly. It's very important.
Yeah, no more churchly problems.
That's right. Yeah, cool. So, the Marshal of Salisbury, is he? Well, that's good. That means that the whole force of whatever they can muster in their tiny little villages is going to be with us. I mean, of course they are. What? I can only assume that they've heard the tales of Nanteleod's glory and they're off to help us with the war then.
I mean, he is famous for killing giants and kings and dukes.
Well, that would be fine because I have seen plenty of giant Saxons on the enemy's roster over there, and they seem to have more kings than I would have expected, I suppose. Why do they not just have the one?
I mean, you've met King Pellinor.
No, I mean the Saxons. They
have
got like
just
14
as many kings as we do.
Is that so? We just have the one, and they have...
No.
Well, I don't even know.
You've met... And I know you've met King Candy.
No, he's not really a king. He's a jolly fellow with a nice hat. It's not quite the same.
I mean, he's a very jolly fellow, but he's still a king.
Well, speak
then
for
there's
yourself.
King Mark down in Cornwall. Or is it Prince Mark and King Idris?
Oh, I suppose. But they're not really on our team. Well, maybe they are. No, nonetheless, we have a giant slayer riding with us. That can only be a good thing. All right, well, fine. We have the same number of kings, but we have a giant slayer riding with us, which is perfect. Maybe we could have some kind of a giant slaying competition, and we could prove that we have the greatest knights.
Sure. Just get us started. Go slay a giant for me.
I did already. I slew one.
What giant did you slay?
You were there. It was that big fellow.
What giant did you slay?
Oh, I don't remember his name. I didn't bother to try and ask it. I just cut him down and moved on with the battle.
Closest thing to a giant any of us slain was Ruin.
What did I kill?
Slew a giant.
Well, you'll remember your history the way I'm going to go tell everybody about my giant slaying. Good day, sir.
Good day there, cousin.
All right. The evening will advance and move into day 6, so Saturday.
Good.
Yeah. The heralds, or I guess the command comes down from Nanteleod. The armies of Salisbury have joined. Though they have weakened, it seems that before they assaulted Levcamagus, they actually tried to breach Salisbury, and were Salisbury defended at the Battle of the Bourne. They retreated back to Levcamagus, and that's where you guys caught them, which makes sense given how one-sided that battle was, if you think about it.
Right.
Wessex has retreated. They've been repelled back at least as far as south as Duplain, or not Duplain, Winchester, which is a ruined castle. So they feel that Wessex is not a great threat. The Duke's son has come with news that we are already aware of. An army is forming in Essex. Believe they mean to march on Silchester this year. Duke Ulfius has rode into the conquered territory of Heartland to meet them. We will be in pursuit of Duke Ulfius and riding hard to get there in time.
Ears from good ear at the appropriate at slightly before the appropriate moment.
Mm-hmm. And those are like through heralds. That's why I kind of gave it to you, and like that isn't Nanteleod giving this speech. These are the details that you collect.
Mm-hmm.
So what used to be Hartford, you can see kind of here on the map.
Oh yeah.
Not too far from good old St. Albans.
St. Albans. What a party that was.
Yeah.
That was a big one.
That feast was infamous, I hear. So
Yeah.
Couple of hangovers to be had.
Something like that.
yeah, the two who survived it had hangovers. So
Nanteleod's army at his back. Does he plan on bending the knee?
Once again, who are you talking to?
There's nobody around.
Just talking to himself.
You know, he is literally talking to himself.
He's talking to God. That's who he's talking to. He always listens.
Okay. Oh yeah. No, he just talks to him. He doesn't pray to him anymore. He just has random chats with him. He's like, yeah. So I was out. Can you believe it? And Marcia said, so, all right. All right. So you continue forward, advancing through Silchester, riding in probably the biggest army you've ever been a part of now. With Salisbury and Silchester, like you're seeing the full might, the full might of Gales, and most of the might of Logris together.
Hell yeah.
Anything anyone wants to do on the ride?
I do want to find out why the Duke Ulfius is heading into Angles in Essex. Especially if King Nanteleod himself wants to take out this Cerdic in Wessex.
You want to find out? So how? Help me with the how here, Bert. What are you trying to do here?
Well, I guess the best person to ask is Nanteleod.
Yep. Okay. I accept that. And anything else anyone else wants to do while that's happening? Because I'm going to kind of just go through some real quick vignettes, like 5 minutes each. Is there anything?
Happy to keep doing that.
You know what? The other three of you, why don't you roll me a d10?
Okay.
Okay, 1 sec. Okay. It comes with music too. Yeah. Why not? We'll do it. Okay. Hold on. I need to turn off this music. I'll go a little quiet for you guys, but the chat can hear it, and that's more interesting at this point. So 6, a 10, and who are we missing for the roll? Trent. We need a D10.
Oh, me as well. Sorry. 4.
Okay. In that case, just Trent. Roll 2d100.
Hell yeah. 72, 36.
Make an awareness roll, Whittier.
Where is my roll? There. No. Why do I keep failing awareness rolls? I have good awareness.
It's not a battle.
It's not bad. Yeah.
Okay. We will forget that then. Things go by as usual. Carry on. Nothing to see.
Carry on.
Yeah.
As you were.
Cormac, we'll zoom in real quick on your scene with Nanteleod. So you're around amongst his personal guard. Sir Elaine has rejoined with the army. He stayed in Salisbury when Sir Rune came north. You find out that Sir Elaine stayed and fought alongside Salisbury. Yeah.
Good for him.
Glad he made it out safe.
Alright, so you can start this because Nanteleod's not gonna just chat about this stuff, so you'll have to poke for it. You kind of know that about him. He's not a oversharer, to say the least. Yeah.
My liege. I have a quick question, if you might indulge me.
He turns and looks your way.
Have you negotiated an alliance with Duke Ulfius?
I've received news from his son that should we join him in this campaign, he will freely consider an alliance. And I believe him to be true. Silchester's but little strength compared to what we have gathered now that Salisbury is our allies. And since they, too, are allies with Salisbury, they have little reason to be enemies of ours.
Hell yeah.
Or wiser assumption than I was looking at. Your goal of defeating King Cerdic laid so close. Now we march further away from your goal.
It was never my intention this year, Sir Cormac.
Boy's got plans. You should punch him.
I have faith that your wisdom will guide us along the right path. Thank you for taking the time with me. I know it can't be easy all the time.
There are priorities. Cerdic will fall. For now, there are matters that must be attended to immediately. Sending him back to Hantone to lick his wounds, or Wessex as he calls it now. It will be liberated. Just not yet.
Aye.
Alright. And with that, folks, you pass through the Roman Civitas of Silchester you pass through Staines, and you continue forward through Silchester, through Berwick, and into the roads around Londinium. This area is known as Thamesmouth, former county. It's kind of been carved up in a strange way with all the Saxon movement now. Now that Saxons occupy London, this is probably for many of you the first time you've seen London, even though it's at a great distance as you wander on the road. You can see its great walls. It's an impressive city, even more impressive at a distance than Carline. It's the great civitas, and now it belongs to the Saxons.
God damn it.
Oh, you look at that.
Ain't that some shit?
Okay.
It's disgusting, really. I mean, who is over here to defend? They should have. We've been doing our work over there in the west, and what are they doing over here in the east? Everyone's talking amongst themselves and just messing about and invading one another. When the Saxons are just chipping away, and now they've got all this. Can you imagine?
Nay, I cannot imagine warlords solidifying their base so that they might fight one another and claim a kingship when the Saxons are at their door.
That's not what's happening here. This is different.
Are you sure?
You pass through Hartford proper as you continue. You're now on Sunday, so everyone who has wounds can recover. Cormac, you did fight it 2 rounds, but you succeeded at both. I need you to make 2 3d6 rolls for me. Or would you rather I do it?
I can do it.
Okay. So you're just rolling 3d6 and you're subtracting if you use a shield, you're subtracting your shield and your armor. If you don't, just your armor from those hits.
I take no damage.
Okay. Yep. That's to be expected. You were in the reserves, right? So.
Yeah.
That's why you had low numbers. And you passed your rolls. So everyone, make sure you get your healing rate back because it's Sunday.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm now back on full.
I took the extra couple of HP. That's good.
Yep. Perfect.
Good.
Good, yes, good. All right, you're in Hartford, and you continue north. We will kind of set the scene in the town of Royston. As you make your way in, you hear the sounds of battle already underway. This would be the Monday, so you're now on the 8th day. I need energetic tests from all y'all. It's been a lot of marching, a lot of fighting, no breaks.
Us.
Who am I missing? Drax? Yeah.
Ah!
Oh. Were you wounded?
I was.
Okay.
Nothing major, but yeah, I'm still down HP, yeah.
Okay. You're feeling really, really fatigued and exhausted. What we're gonna do is on rolls involving your constitution for this battle, not counting your health, rolls counting your constitution, you're gonna be at disadvantage on them.
Okay.
So,
It's fair enough. I mean, he's in rough shape even after the healing. He's, down 9 HP still. So.
I will allow you all to make the following: either a battle roll or a heraldry roll.
Easy one.
Better battle.
did my battle get so high?
I don't know. How did it?
Called winter phase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of crits, probably.
Yeah.
All the crits.
Mm-hmm.
And you, Drax, too?
Yeah, I was typing a note in there.
Gotcha. Heraldry or battle, your choice. Okay. Everyone went with battle. There is a battle ahead. It looks like the Saxon force is significantly bigger than the other force. There are multiple banners, big banners from the Saxon force, which implies that it's not just the main force. You guys aren't necessarily super familiar with the Saxon banners, so since no one focused on heraldry, we're not going to determine who that is. The other banners in opposition, the other army that's being overwhelmed, is led by the banners of Silchester.
Nice. Go Silchester. You.
All right, and we begin the Battle of Royston. Let me.
I think Sir Carlos would yell for his men to switch to war horses by now, because I doubt they would have been riding them.
You probably would have rode into, like, once you left Silchester borders, you're probably in prepare for war mode. So, but yeah, it's fair. I like that cinematic, actually. We'll say you do that now. I think it's a neat idea. So the war horses are prepared for the charge. Now we determine what y'all are doing for this battle. I need someone to roll me a d20.
I'll get it.
Okay.
All right, get it.
Done it.
Okay. Next, you will be, how do I want to work this? When the first charge takes place, the first charge will be in a stalemate mode, but only the first charge get to participate in the first round of this, right? So, next thing next, we need to determine who's in the first charge.
Me.
Sir Carlos.
Yes, baby. Get in there, bud.
I have a duty not to be in the first charge.
Rain's
I'm at
going.
Nanteleod's side.
Yeah. Hold on one sec. Let me check something.
Okay. I can tell you he's getting bloodthirsty. He wants in on it.
I would argue against him riding in the first charge.
Oh, what would his bodyguard know? I mean, he's got his swords and Nanteleod right there with him, plus his personal guard. He'd be fine.
Okay. Cormac, you gain 200 glory a year for being the captain of Nanteleod's guard.
Yeah.
Just to make note of that.
Nice.
This is something we hadn't solved yet. Okay, so next thing, we're announcing the intensity of the battle. Intensity of the battle is going to be like an 18 if you're charging in, right? It's going to be big. So let's see who is going in. Collis, are you in the first charge?
Yes.
Rain, are you in the first charge?
Oh, yeah.
Wadir.
Yeah, baby.
Okay. let's start with that, folks. I'm assuming Cormac is not, unless you want to find a way. Yeah. You could always make... I won't take away the agency. It's always possible you assign, you know, your men to him or something, but... Yeah.
As of right now, I have no men. I have not built up yet.
Right. Well, the Swords of Nanteleod would be who you captain now. Not the sword, sorry. His household knights, I should specify. What you were originally, you would be the captain of them now. Right? Just like Ithel was prior.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't quite gotten a feel for everyone yet, so I'm going to stay where I'm at.
Okay. Alright, that's fair. Alright, for the 3 going in, you'll be heavily engaged. For those heavily engaged, because of that success there, that was a successful general roll, we're going to put you at stalemate. Heavily engaged in stalemate. So I need battle rolls from all 3 of y'all.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna roll hate
Bert,
sacraments.
I will attempt to do the same.
Yeah, technically, Bert, you still roll. You're just in reserved for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I inspired.
Okay. Here's what I need from you guys left to right, just because I have to pull up different windows for this. I need to know whether you passed your roll and what you passed with. We'll start with you, Wergar.
Passed with 7.
Pass a 7. Okay, hold on one sec. 7. Okay. Drax.
Failed with a 13. Needed 12.
Okay. Oh, that sucks. Okay.
Yep.
Cormac. Bert?
Passed with a 9.
9. Okay.
Yep.
And then Gwydir.
Us 19.
Okay. We'll resolve the reserved first. Bert, you have no like encounter or opportunity or anything. You simply get 3 dice of damage that you absorb. So I roll these for you. I'll just do it right now.
Alright.
9, so under your armor, and 5 glory. So resolved. Reserved isn't the place you go for glory. Normally you're like. Normally you're in disengage, right? Reserved is like because of the first charge, right? So
yeah.
Reserved is beyond where the like military leaders are. This would be like where you're being healed and stuff like that. Like anyways, we've resolved that. Next, we're gonna go to the failed roll. Okay. Sir Rain, good sir. You face... one sec. Okay. Yes. You face this kind wolf. He will impassion.
Okay.
He's not very good otherwise. So...
Fun.
This is a duel.
It is a duel. Interesting. Okay.
Which means it does not end at first exchange. It ends at yield or death.
All right, then I will try to impassion with honor. I do.
Get him.
Is a battle axe 1 or 2-handed?
One-handed.
One-handed?
Yeah, what?
Okay.
And is he on foot?
So here's the thing about the Essex ones. 15 above? No. No, yeah, he's on foot.
All right, I will dismount then.
You're welcome, everybody.
Oh, you're dismounting. Okay. Tick honor.
Yes. That's already ticked, but that's just, yeah,
Okay.
I'm famously honored, so.
Okay. Then gain 16 glory.
Sweet. All right. Appreciate it.
All right. He readies himself, and let's swing this out.
All right. Yeah, because this could go badly.
Or it could go famously.
Yeah.
Just roll well.
Yeah. Like that.
Oh,
with my sword.
nice. Yeah. Awesome.
That was a
Okay.
nat, too.
Yeah. So crit damage and normal damage, good sir. Let's see how it goes.
That's really good. I don't get very many of those.
No.
Yes. Yeah.
That's not terrible at all. $24 after armor. Oof. And
Got him.
He's in trouble.
35 total, or 35 before. So he is 18 size. So
That's
has to
one below
make
double.
that roll. He stands up if he's not unconscious. Now I need to figure out what is it size and con that determines or hit points? Is that right?
Yeah.
Correct.
18 plus 18.
Yeah. He's on par with Rain. This is actually a pretty balanced
32. And then you determine you're unconscious by 1/5 of that. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. And 20. What did you do for damage after? What did I say?
24 after
24.
armor.
So he has 8 remaining. At 6, he falls unconscious. So he's major wounded. So the other thing we need to do is he needs to make a con roll. Or no, he needs to make a roll under his remaining health, right? Goodyear,
Yep.
when he takes a major wound. Oh, shit. Okay, he's up.
Yeah.
You see him he's almost like his guts are pouring out. He's staying up. You see he's going off fumes, but he's still up, and he looks at you, and he growls, and he just goes in. I think he's gonna go for a reckless attack on you here, Sir Rain.
Okay.
Remind me, reckless attack, Trent. What you got? You know this, right?
sorry.
Back of your head.
Yeah. So in the 5.2 rules, which is what I assume you're using.
Yep.
Then Rain gets to attack first. If you
Okay.
don't stop him in some way, knock him down or knock him unconscious, essentially, then he attacks with +10.
Nice.
So you just need 2 damage to make him unconscious. So
I gotta roll an attack roll again. Is that how that works?
yeah,
Okay.
with your bonus and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 damage through 13 total damage, and
I
you
need a really
got him.
good damage roll. Yeah.
Yeah, you got him.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rain just ends him, takes his head
Yeah.
right off.
Yep. You take his head right off. I support that. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, man. That's big. So resolving that for you, you get 15 glory plus defeating that foe, who's worth another. Let's see. How are his stats? I base it off their stats. We'll give you another 15 off that. So 30 total.
Does
30
that
total.
tick sword or anything?
Yeah. You take your successful things in battle specifically because you're yeah. And then you've got some good damage coming at you here just from Tides of Battle.
I know. Yep.
20.
Not too
So
bad.
4 damage.
Yeah, 4 damage is
Yeah.
great. Good.
Yeah.
How many wounds was that from? Just one?
No. 2 wounds. Yeah.
Okay.
2 cents.
Okay. Yeah, good job. All right, that brings us to then to Collis. You too, my friend, have a duel.
All right.
You're fighting Ethelfrith of Essex.
Big boy.
All
Big
right.
boy who hates you and knows how to use a spear.
Has a great spear, so you will not have your sword or your horse bonus, but you still will get your charge because this is a first charge. If you are using a spear, if you're using a sword, you don't get your horse damage.
I'll just use the lance.
Okay. And are you impassioned?
Because you already get the bonus with the charge. No,
Yeah.
I don't think I will.
Okay.
What's the
Sounds
bonus
good.
for the charge? I forget.
+5.
5.
And you said I don't get the horse?
Right, because
So
he
it'd
has a
just be
great
a
spear,
5.
so he's on foot. The advantage with the great spear is he only has 5 armor. So if you hit him, if you succeed, he's in bad shape. So
Right.
got him.
Alright.
Yeah. He's got a high skill in that too. I was like, ooh, this could be bad.
And it's horse
so-
damage for on the charge, right?
Yeah. No, yes, if you use a great spear, yes. Yep. Or a spear, I mean. Yep. If you're using your lance, absolutely. Okay. It's gonna hurt because that's after armor. Nope, sorry, 24 minus 5. At 19 damage. Woo, you did to him. And then 24. He's a big boy, so let's just see if he stands up or stays up. Dex test, he does stay up, but he's taken 19 damage, which is over his con. So it's a major wound. So 34 is his max health, and he's taken 19. That leaves him with 15 remaining. So he could fall unconscious. No, he doesn't. He crits. So he looks at you. It's like that scene with the Uruk-hai getting the sword to the, right through him from Aragorn. He almost like starts foaming at the mouth and just yelling in your face. All right. So that duel continues to round 2, good sir.
Alright. I will leave my lance in him. And
Okay.
pull out my sword.
Okay. He is going to try to great spear you off of your horse.
He probably will.
Barely gotcha. Let's see. So strength 16. Ooh, he's a beefy boy. It's still 5d6 though. 66.
Still 5. I think it's
5d6?
6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's every half. Yes, that'll be 7d6 total though, because he's got a 2-handed weapon.
Ooh, 25 coming at you, Callis.
Alright.
There should be one more dice as well, because it's 2-handed weapon.
Okay, 1 sec. Oh, good. 26 at you. Yeah.
How's that?
What is your size?
13.
It's just it.
Okay.
Oops.
So he doesn't take you off your horse right away then. Automatically. You get a horsemanship roll.
Alright, horsemanship.
Okay, you stay up. You feel like your horse reels. You can feel like the blood coming out. You haven't been this wounded in a long time. 26 minus 16. That's 10 damage. It's going to be under your con, so you're not major wounded from that, I assume. But you are wounded.
Yep.
No, because he has a 13 size, right? So that'd be 26. And you got 26 exactly. Oh yeah,
Sorry.
you do. Yeah, you do risk that. Yeah, you end up being thrown off your horse. I forgot about the one there.
Yep.
You take 4 more damage as you hit the ground.
4 more damage.
Bob's paying me on the side to make sure that I narc on my friends.
Okay. Now you're in a precarious spot. I think he. How wounded do you look? Like what do you got left, Rhaegar?
I have 20 wounds left, or 20 hit
okay.
points.
You look fine then. Okay. So here's the precarious situation. You are on your back right now. You're prone. So there's going to be a penalty to this next round if you want to get up and strike at the same time. And Trent, the getting off the ground, we figured, was that the -10 to do that? Significant, right?
So the rules aren't exactly clear, but typically how it gets played is that the next round of the fight, he has to stand up, and whatever different version of the rules you follow, that ends up being basically a +5, -5 reflexive. So Saxon gets a height bonus, Corlys gets a height penalty.
I swear that in 5.2 it's -10 for being prone.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
I'll take a quick look here.
Yeah. I think because, the rules are a little bit unclear. I'm fairly sure. But if you're still fighting, like in a duel situation like this, then it takes you time to stand up, and so you can do like a dual action to move, stand up, and fight, and at which point you take a +5, -5. If you just stay on the ground and don't try and stay up, then I guess you stay prone and you're attacking with the prone condition. I don't know what that does. I don't know. It's a bit unclear. I think we've been pretty consistent about it being just a reflexive while he stands up, though, and if he gets knocked down again, then it stays there for the next round. But I don't really know. So yeah, under the higher ground penalty, note that this modifier applies when one character has fallen to the ground and the other remains standing. On page 141, high ground.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, so we'll do the +5, -5 reflexive. So if you have a couple options here, Collis. You can try to combat him this round, or you can go into full defense as you get back to your feet, which kind of offsets your penalty. You get a, what is it for full defense is like +10, right? But you don't. If you full defense, you are rolling your sword or your weapon. I'm assuming your sword. But you get the bonus, but you don't do damage if you win. You just protect yourself. It could be an advantageous way. It'd be like the idea of really just standing up as guarded as you can versus trying to go in for, for more of the combat. And he doesn't look like the type that's gonna try and give you leeway, like honorably or something like that. He's foaming at the mouth right now.
Yeah, oh, full defense as I get back up.
Okay, so you need to roll. Your sword +10, -5, so +5 total.
Yeah. Nice.
Pretty good. He's at +5.
Sure is. I'm liking the way these Saxons are rolling up there on par with rain.
Oh, look at that! Yep, nice. Bob's rolls continue to benefit you in the long term. So you managed to get back to your feet, making it even ground. Good friend. Which means he loses his reflexive bonus now, and he's down to a 19. When you're ready, you can make your strike against him as the duels. Got him again.
Whew. Do some damage. Or not. Either one.
18. Well, he's got a great spear, so he's only got 5 armor.
Yeah.
13 down. Yeah, he's done. All right. congrats. And as I noted before, there is glory, specifically in duels, for them lasting longer. Means you face a more fearsome opponent. So you are going to get 50 glory this round.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Sorry. I was reading the wrong thing. You're going to get 40 glory this turn. and you face 5 dice of damage. You take 2 wounds, 2 damage from 2 different wounds. So 2 nicks, probably like javelins, like bouncing off your armor. Right.
Nice.
I call
fun.
Interference.
Okay. And yeah, we now move to Whittier.
Pass on a 19.
Yep. Okay, this and that. Okay, you as you're charging in, you see the banners of what is likely Ulfius, if he's in command, being swarmed by the opponents. You have the ability to break in there and relieve him. To do so, you will face 2-on-1 for 1 round of an encounter.
That's a very good thing to do.
Yeah.
Tie me up.
Okay. Your foes. Cuthbert and Ethelwulf. Sword and Great Spear.
Both big boys.
I need to see if the swordsman is mounted. 15 plus, he's mounted. Nope. So they're both on foot.
Okay. Cool. So I split my weapon and then add the bonuses. So am I charging as well? Yeah.
Yes, you
If
are.
I want to.
You need to determine who you're first striking. Because you won't get the charge bonus for both.
Yeah. Okay.
So apply it to whichever one. I trust you.
Yeah. Cool. Sounds good. All right.
Are you
I
impassioned?
Yes, I am. Hate Saxons, yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, one of them is with a 15. Is that melancholy? I think it's melancholy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Cuthbert,
Not mad.
swordsman.
Maybe he recognizes me from training and he's like, these Britons aren't actually that bad. This guy's cool.
Nah, this is to do with fighting over land that's not even theirs right now.
Yeah, true.
This guy's from Essex. He's like, why the hell am I doing this? And you're starting to realize that these, no one made the heraldry rule, but the main banner here is Essex, not the Angles. It's not Quichelm's banner. All right, when you are ready, good sir.
All right. I could just split with sword, and then I don't have to worry about splitting the charge bonus. My sword is more than 5 higher than spear anyway. Okay, so the first one is 13 plus 10 minus 2. All right, first one. 17.
Okay. And you can roll your second one too.
Okay.
It's kind of like, right away.
Yeah. 4, less good.
Explains
True.
it as a second swing.
Still getting the shield.
Yes. Shields are great. We love shields.
Yeah, they're lifesavers.
Swordsman's at a -10.
Yeah.
I think I'll probably win that one. Fingers crossed.
Nope. And a crit. Oh no! Wait, hold on. That D20 didn't work. Why is it?
No, because you have.
You've got an early bracket on the left.
Yeah.
What? Oh.
The first bracket is a curl.
Yeah, the first one's off.
So I'll go damage against the first one, and then the great spear hits me.
Yeah.
Yeah, great, cool. Damage. 22. Decent.
Yep, 22 minus 11.
That guy, he's got... He has 20, 32. So the Ether Wolf is on 5d6, but he has a Great Spear, so he'll do 6d6 against me.
Yeah. Oh, could be worse.
Could be
Could be
worse.
a lot worse. Yeah,
So that is 3.
And a horsemanship roll.
Yes. Plus.
yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Got one. Survived.
Gwydir doing Gwydir things.
Yeah.
Yeah, one survived the other,
you're
took a little
doing-
bit of damage. Make a battle test as well to lead your men.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
More 11.
All right. You will get 50 glory for that opportunity. That's a heroic opportunity. And you face... Nope, no damage, sir.
Nice.
How would I describe that? Relieved Ulfius in the battle.
Yep. You
Heroically. I'm going to add heroically.
Gotta embellish.
can see Orpheus now.
You're welcome! Your Grace!
Until it says you're welcome.
Gwydir personally says you're welcome.
As Gwydir continues and kind of goes out of scene, the camera zooms in on Orpheus and he says, "The Welsh."
Just waved his sword and rides off. See you later, nerds!
Oh, man.
All right. Okay. Continuing the Battle of Royston. That is the end of round 1.
Nice.
Okay.
Sounds like we thrashed him pretty decently there.
Yeah, we all got wins, right? Most of us got wins.
Yeah. Overall, that was a. I mean, Collis won his duel. Rain won his duel. Cormac, actually, yeah. Bert, roll a d20 for me.
Yeah.
Another success. All right, you guys are now considered on the winning side of this battle
Because the swords are here.
because the goddamn whole fucking island's here and you're on your side right now. Not quite, but it's pretty significant. This isn't like a random small army like come in and save the day. This is like, this is a united Britain
Grand.
that hasn't been seen since the days of Uther Pendragon, or maybe Aurelius even at that point. Maybe the early days of Uther, before he decided to war with Cornwall. Okay, so with that, now we determine the intensity of the battle. It's going to fall to a 14.
Okay.
And now we declare engagement. So I need to know, are the 3 that were heavily engaged still heavily engaged? Or is anyone falling back?
Realistically, I am probably stuck that way because I dismounted right after I charged in. So
You can go one step automatically if you'd like.
yeah, I don't think he can though.
Okay.
Call us
Right.
on a horse, right?
Yeah.
What
Yeah, I
about
got it.
what about you? Yeah, I mean, this represents a significant amount of time, right? Of like battling, not just like
Hours,
the
yeah.
5. There's like vignettes that we zoom in on, and then there's like some battling in between, if that makes sense.
Alright. And you can only move one back, or can you move all the way back?
You can make a battle test to move all the way back if you want. It's called Tides of Battle. Otherwise, you can just go back 1 automatically without a battle test.
I'll try a battle test to go all the way back.
Okay.
Yeah. And find his squires and ask if they can
You're
Start
gonna
banning.
spend a turn in reserve. Okay. Yep.
Yes.
You may. How many squires do you have?
I have 2.
Okay. You may make 2 squire rolls for this turn while you're in reserve, and then roll. You rolled a 10, so I'll check your battle test here.
Alright.
You take no extra damage, and while you're back there for this round, you get 5 glory as well. So
And then it's
1d3.
D3?
Yeah.
Okay, for each squire
Yep.
skill?
4. What's that bring you back to?
Hold on, not good at math.
Offsets his fall damage.
Yep.
22.
Tick prudent.
That was good idea.
It is already ticked.
Tick modest.
Modest is now ticked.
All right.
Bob, I'm on to you.
Do all of you have valor ticked?
I believe
No.
I do. Wait,
I
maybe
You all-
not.
think
You
I
all
do.
should. Yeah.
Okay.
For this much warring, absolutely.
I'll take it. I'm already famous for it, so that's awesome. Take another tick on it.
Okay. Now we're gonna roll for the 3 that are remaining. Heavily engaged, Rain, Cormac. How are you engaging? Nanteleod will be engaged this round.
Then I am engaged.
Okay. And Gwydir is saying heavily engaged?
Is there double heavily engaged?
No, there's not. Okay. Why don't you guys roll your battles real quick then? All 3 of you.
Can I impassion with hate
Yes.
Saxons? I failed last time.
No. Yes, actually yes. If you fail and you didn't go melancholic, then you can retest it.
Okay. Then I will try that again. Yeah, it's still not working. That's good.
May I go for Loyalty Lord, seeing Nanteleod ride into battle?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I would have allowed it anyways. So.
Right.
Hey, I passed my battle roll for once.
Hey.
Okay. I'll get you guys.
Oh,
I'll get you guys to read your numbers here. We'll start with Bert. Engaged. What did you roll for battle?
18 out of 15. That's a fail.
Okay. It's all right. In this system, that doesn't necessarily. It just means the stakes are higher, right? That's all. So there's still encounters and stuff in failing.
got a duel left.
Rain, what was your heavily engaged?
2.
2. Okay. And Gwydir 20, right? And
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna get my guy killed.
Take the whole honor guard of the enemy general.
Yeah, I mean, when in Rome.
I mean, last time you did that, you got captured. So.
Yeah, look, that's just cinema,
All right, folks. We will start with Bert in engaged. You have an encounter with Osric.
Cool.
Big old lad. He does not have a double-handed weapon, so I'm just going to check to see if he's mounted. He's not. It shouldn't have been verse. It's 15 plus, so he's not mounted. So you do have the mounted advantage.
Yeah. I am not testing honor. I'm just going to spear him.
That's fair. All right, when you are ready, sir, he has a -5. You get a +5.
Plus, oh yeah, because this isn't a charge.
Yeah.
Then I'll go hammer instead.
Get him.
Better.
Crush his skull. That'll do.
That'll do. All right, give me your damage and your crit damage, sir. It's probably gonna be bad for him.
Very bad.
Osric the whack-a-mole.
Oh yeah.
And your crit damage
Yeah, it's a bad day.
is 32 total. You did 37 before armor. He's got an 11 armor, so 26. So 11 left, is that correct?
Yeah.
Oh, he crits. These guys isn't staying up, so he does not drop.
We're all berserkers.
Yeah, I mean that's just it. That's 100% it. That's still impressive. So remember to get your crit glory, and then you're gonna get because he was a beefy boy. We're gonna give you 10, even though you didn't drop him. Actually, you might drop him 34. He might fall from a dex roll. He did. Okay, so you get a full 15
Nice.
glory. Yeah. Because that basically leaves someone else at an advantage to finish him off next time. It's like the equivalent of a victory in an encounter.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Good stuff. And then you take some damage with that failure, obviously.
Oh no, that's no mouth.
1 damage over one wound.
It's but a scratch.
Okay. We move then to Drax. So,
Yes.
Serene,
Yep,
your
passed on.
encounter is with another guy named Cerdic from Essex, not the Cerdic from Wessex. So,
Alrighty.
Important difference.
And
Yeah.
he is with a great spear. Okay. Yeah, that should be a fair fight. Fun. Alright. Swords it is.
it's like, you don't know Brad Pitt? Yeah, from Hollywood, Florida. It's like, oh, that's not the right place.
Hollywood, Florida. I was born there.
Is there Hollywood, Florida?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's annoying.
If you've ever seen Pick of Destiny, when Jack Black's little kid character is running around at the beginning, running away from home, trying to make it to Hollywood, he goes to like every Hollywood in the US before he makes it to the actual Hollywood. And by the time he makes it there, he's like a grown man.
Right.
Just in this little montage.
Yeah.
All right, 15 sword. Did you impassion? You did not.
No, I did not.
And since you're not impassioning as part of this, I'm not going to worry about it. He offsets your horse bonus with it. You always get great spears. But you got
I
him.
do.
Yep.
I only got you to answer for that, Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see. Damage. And that's gonna be 2 dice or 2 points higher for the religious bonus. It'll be 18.
18 damage. And he has a great spear, so he's got 5 armor. So 13. And then just gonna. It's what's his 18 damage is over his size of 17. And he falls. 15 glory. So you get 15 glory. You get another 12 glory for being heavily engaged. And then you get 5 dice of damage coming your way.
Okay.
16, so nothing.
Yeah. Awesome. Rain is on the ball today, even though he's retired.
Retired.
Okay. All right, Gwydir, you hear the sounds of retreat. You have an opportunity to participate in running them off the field.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, this is your heroic opportunity. You will face a great spearman. So whatever skill this person has, they are going to be part of the rear guard. So whatever weapon they have, we'll replace it with a great spear and add a 5 to it.
Cool.
Never mind. Didn't need to replace.
Yep.
You still want to add 5 to that?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
That's.
Give me a real guy. I want a chance of dying.
And are you impassioned, sir?
Yes. Yeah, passion.
Okay.
He's on 26. Yeah.
Now he is.
Yeah.
Rear guardsmen are nasty. They are the equivalent of Cormac on the other side, basically. Right. So, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So when you're ready, Edbold is ready to try and resist you here.
Get him. Get him.
Hello.
Perfect. Bob's rolls continue to be shit, so that's good.
So bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like a cakewalk, but it could really go the other way. It really could, you know.
Yeah.
All right. Once again, Gwydir runs through these guys like he's this era's Lancelot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got him.
Yeah. You can take 75 glory for that honor.
Very nice.
And you do risk some damage. Nope.
No.
So, they retreat. You see them leave Royston and basically flee through a forest path. You know, it's not quite a road. It was a road. Now it is no longer, thanks to the overgrown forest. As the horns of victory sound, you see banners, a great force moving away from the north. Heraldry rolls.
Yeah.
Ooh, am I still impassioned?
No.
Yeah.
Can I impassion with loyalty Lord?
Yep.
Gwydir is just singing about the High King as he rides them down and just like cutting down archers and peasants alike. Not peasants.
Yeah. We'll assume for Cormac that you're just you're just tending to your guards, to your duties.
I pass.
I'm not paying attention.
For Rain and Collis, you turn and see these armies, and you spy within them the banners of Duke Corneus.
Nice.
Oh.
As Corneus arrives, he meets up with Nanteleod and Duke Ulfius, and they turn. And you get the impression that this is organized. They expected him. This doesn't look tense.
Where have we seen this before?
With that, you receive your orders from Nanteleod. We march for Cambridge.
Yeah,
All right.
I think that's pretty much the response. from
Gwydir has
me,
no
too.
idea where Cambridge is, but he sounds fucking cool.
It just sounds
He's
like
like-
more battle, and Rain's kind of into it right now in this campaign.
Yeah. This would be a pursuit of the fleeing army.
Even
All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and stop there for the night. We get to pick up with the Battle of Cambridge. There may or may not be some. I might offer Yampa to overlap just so he gets to be a part of this next time. on Sunday. I'll let you know. The last thing we're going to do is I'm going to quickly go in and trigger a raid. I have a new raid emoji. Please use it when I raid. I got a little Saxon raider there.
How do I do that? Where's the button?
You should, in the chat, have little emojis, and you should see a little Saxon guy with the word raid there. If not, it's okay. I won't fault you.
It is there.
Okay. We're gonna go with Friday Night Firefight, which is hilarious because that was literally what we used to call our Cyberpunk group, and now we're going to Cyberpunk Red Raid. Here we go. We are raiding in right now. All right, guys. Thanks again.
So.